The progressive weakening of our muscles, particularly those in our legs, is one of the most apparent changes that takes place in our bodies as we age. This is especially true for younger people. Sarcopenia, which is characterized by a loss in muscle strength, can result in difficulties with balance and movement, as well as an increased risk of falling. Because weak leg muscles make it more difficult to do daily activities such as walking, standing for extended periods of time, and climbing stairs, they can have a negative impact on a person's independence and overall quality of life. Although weakness in the muscles is unavoidable, it does not have to be the case. The strength of the legs can be maintained, and future decline can be prevented by engaging in regular physical activity and maintaining a nutritious diet. For the purpose of maintaining, building, and repairing muscles, the body requires specific nutrients, which is why proper diet is crucial for muscular health. By integrating these nutrient-dense foods into your regular diet, you may be able to encourage your body's natural ability to remain energetic, mobile, and independent up until a very advanced age. The worst part, however, is about to come. One of these diets has been shown to increase muscle strength by as much as 30% in a short period of time, as indicated by the research. Which of these is it? It is necessary for you to keep watching in order to find out. Once you have gained an understanding of these 7 important goods, I guarantee that you will not look at your grocery list in the same manner. Are you confident in your ability to make changes to your mobility and develop control of your leg strength? It's time to get started. Before we start, I would appreciate it if you could tell me where you are coming from today. It would be very appreciated if you could leave a remark below and ask any questions that you might have. In order to ensure that you do not miss any of Senior Health's most important health information, be sure to click the button that says subscribe and enable notifications. In the event that you find this content to be helpful, please take a moment to like, comment, and share it with your friends before we proceed. By doing so, a greater number of individuals will become aware of the channel. This information is not intended to be taken as advice from a medical professional. The sole purpose of this is to provide information. When looking for specialized dietary guidance, it is always best to seek the advice of a qualified dietitian or a medical professional. The order of our list will now be from 7 to 1. 7. Have you ever given any thought to the potential advantages that these brain-shaped nuts, which are quite small, could offer to our growing elderly population? Let's start with a fact that you might not expect. In the event that you were unaware, walnuts are among the most abundant plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. In a word, accurate. These nutty powerhouses, which are loaded with nutrients, may also be beneficial to our bodies as we become older. Let us begin by talking about those omega-3 fatty acids. Fatty acids like this have a relaxing effect on our muscles and function as a balm. They help reduce inflammation, which is an issue that a lot of people who are elderly have to deal with. A decrease in inflammation leads to an increase in mobility and a reduction in discomfort. Still, it is not the end of it. In addition, omega-3 fatty acids serve to prevent the loss of muscle mass that is associated with aging. You might think of them as miniature guardians that protect our muscles from the damage that comes with getting older. Let's go on to the next best-selling walnut, shall we? Is magnesium. This mineral, which may be found in high concentrations in walnuts, is of critical significance for our muscles. In order to maintain proper muscle contractions, magnesium is essential. It functions in a manner analogous to that of a conductor of an orchestra. ensuring that everything moves in sync. It is especially important for senior citizens to pay attention to this because it can assist them in avoiding cramping and improve their overall muscle performance. However, there is more to it. In addition to this, walnuts are an excellent source of both protein and healthy fats. It is vital to consume these nutrients in order to maintain regular amounts of energy throughout the day. Because of this, senior citizens will feel less fatigue and will have more energy to devote to their day-to-day activities. In addition, the protein included in walnuts contributes to the maintenance and regeneration of muscle tissue. Take into consideration that it is the basis for strong and healthy muscles. After that, let's talk about antioxidants. Walnuts contain a significant quantity of these compounds that are good to the body. By acting as little barriers, they protect our muscles from the damage that might be caused by free radicals. This would be especially beneficial for senior citizens because it can assist in the restoration of muscles after they have been subjected to everyday activities or exercise. However, this is the point at which things begin to take an interesting turn. Additionally beneficial to the condition of the muscles, walnuts are also very good for the bones. According to the findings of a study that was published in the journal Nutrients, walnuts may be beneficial to the bone formation of older individuals. Some of the compounds present in walnuts have been found to have the potential to stimulate the growth of osteoblasts, which are cells that are responsible for the formation of new bone. According to the findings of a different study that was published in the Journal of Medicine and Food, regular consumption of walnuts was associated with increased bone density in women of advanced age. This is significant because as we become older, our bones have a tendency to become more fragile. There is a correlation between stronger bones and improved general mobility, as well as a reduced risk of fractures. Therefore, what are some ways that walnuts might be incorporated into the diet of senior people? One would be hard-pressed to believe how easy it is. When consumed on their own, a handful of walnuts makes for a delectable snack. When you wake up in the morning, you can also sprinkle them on top of your yogurt or cereal. These ingredients give salads a wonderful crunch and a nutty flavor, which makes salads incredibly delicious. For those who enjoy smoothies, including a handful of walnuts in the mixture can enhance both the flavor and the nutritional value. Always remember that consistency is of the utmost importance. The consumption of walnuts on a regular basis is preferable to the consumption of excessive quantities of walnuts on an occasional basis. Consume around 1 ounce of walnuts, which is equivalent to a modest handful, on a daily basis. In spite of the numerous health advantages they offer, walnuts should only be consumed as part of a diet that is well balanced. Due to the significant number of calories that they contain, moderation is very necessary. In addition, if you have any nut allergies or specific medical conditions, it is imperative that you consult with your physician before to making significant alterations to your diet. 6. Salmon is considered to be one of the greatest diets for preserving muscle strength, particularly in individuals who are middle-aged or older. This fatty fish contains a high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, which are vital for reducing inflammation in the muscles and preventing the loss of muscle mass that is associated with aging. Due to the fact that inflammation can speed the breakdown of muscles, it might be challenging for elderly people to keep their strength. By including salmon into their diet, elderly individuals can reap the benefits of its anti-inflammatory characteristics, which help prevent the atrophy of their muscles and increase general mobility. Salmon is not only an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, but it is also an excellent supply of high-quality protein, which is essential for the growth and repair of muscle tissue. In order for the body to keep and rebuild muscle mass, it needs an acceptable amount of protein. Considering that aging typically results in a natural decline in muscle mass, ensuring that you consume a suitable amount of protein is even more important. Because a single serving of salmon provides all of the essential amino acids that are necessary for the regeneration of muscle tissue, its consumption is an excellent choice for senior citizens who wish to preserve their leg strength. In addition to this, eating salmon is beneficial since it contains a significant amount of vitamin D. There is a correlation between having healthy bones and having strong muscles, and vitamin D is a vital component of healthy bones. Those who are elderly and do not consume an adequate amount of vitamin D may have bones that are more fragile, which makes them more susceptible to fractures and falls. The consumption of salmon on a regular basis has the potential to naturally increase vitamin D levels and promote bone and muscular health. This is because many elderly people have low levels of vitamin D due to limited exposure to sunlight. Additionally, salmon is an excellent source of B vitamins, particularly B12. Which is very important for the production of red blood cells, as well as the proper functioning of nerves. It is essential to have healthy nerves in order for muscles to contract effectively, which in turn helps to maintain the leg's strength and capacity to support the body's weight. B12 deficiency can cause a variety of symptoms, including fatigue, muscle weakness, and even tingling in the legs, which can make it difficult to move around. The consumption of Greek yogurt, as opposed to traditional yogurt, is an excellent meal option for elderly citizens who are interested in maintaining and developing their leg muscles. 5. Greek yogurt goes through an additional filtering stage to remove surplus whey, which results in the production of a product that is more viscous and contains a higher concentration of protein. Due to the presence of both casein and whey protein, Greek yogurt is an excellent choice for the repair and recuperation of muscle tissue. The maintenance of muscles requires the consumption of protein. Casein, which is a protein that digests slowly, provides muscles with a steady supply of amino acids, which helps to prevent the muscles from breaking down into smaller pieces over time. The elderly who experience a loss of muscle mass as a consequence of aging would profit tremendously from this. Greek yogurt, on the other hand, is an excellent option for enhancing leg strength because it contains whey protein, which is easily absorbed and helps allow quick muscle repair. Not only does Greek yogurt have an impressively high protein content, but it also contains a high concentration of probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria that promote intestinal health. If you want to get the most out of your meals as a senior citizen, it is necessary to have a healthy stomach in order to properly absorb the nutrients. Ineffective digestion and vitamin deficiencies, which are brought on by poor gut health, can lead to fatigue and weakness in the muscles. Consuming Greek yogurt on a regular basis can be beneficial to the digestive systems of older people and can also boost the body's ability to absorb nutrients like protein, calcium, and magnesium, which are essential for maintaining healthy muscles. In addition, Greek yogurt is an excellent source of calcium, which is a mineral that is necessary for maintaining in good bone health. Since the legs are responsible for supporting a significant percentage of the body's weight, having strong bones is essential for both stability and mobility. Because calcium deficiency can lead to fragile bones and an increased risk of fractures, it can have a significant influence on the ability of an elderly person to walk and move around easily. Because it is rich in both protein and calcium, Greek yogurt is a food that serves a dual purpose. It helps maintain bone and muscle health despite its appearance. Vitamin B12, which is another essential component of Greek yogurt, is required for the production of energy as well as for the synthesis of neurological processes. A lack of vitamin B12 can cause muscle weakness, balance issues, and general weariness, all of which can have an effect on leg strength. A significant number of senior people experience a deficiency in vitamin B12 because their stomach acid production decreases, which makes it more challenging for the body to absorb this vitamin from the food they eat. The consumption of foods that are high in B12, such as Greek yogurt, can assist in preventing these deficiencies and maintaining healthy muscle function and function. In addition to being a nutritious powerhouse, spinach offers numerous benefits to senior citizens who wish to maintain the strength of their legs and prevent the weakening of their muscles. This leafy green has a significant amount of magnesium, which is an essential element that plays a key role in the function of muscles. Muscle cramps and spasms, which are common issues among people of advanced age, can be prevented by magnesium, which also assists in the regulation of muscle contractions and increases nerve transmission. If you are magnesium deficient, you may have increased muscle weakness and weariness, which may make it more challenging to maintain your mobility and activity level. Nitrate, a chemical that has been shown to improve blood circulation and the efficacy of muscular contractions, is one of the most notable nutrients that can be found in spinach. Nitrates contribute to the dilation of blood vessels, which in turn enhances the muscle's capacity to take in oxygen and nutrients. Through the process of ensuring that the leg muscles receive sufficient oxygen and important nutrients, increased circulation helps to reduce feelings of fatigue and augment endurance. Those elderly people who, as a result of age, may experience limited mobility and poor circulation may benefit from this method of treatment in particular. Additionally, spinach is a rich source of iron, which is a mineral that is essential for the production of red blood cells. A lack of iron in the body can lead to anemia, which is characterized by feelings of fatigue, weakness, and lightheadedness. Red blood cells are responsible for transporting oxygen throughout the body. The elderly are especially susceptible to iron deficiency. Therefore, senior citizens should incorporate foods that are high in iron, such as spinach, into their diet. This will assist them in avoiding these issues and preserving their overall strength and energy levels. One further advantage is that spinach has a high amount of vitamin K, which is necessary for maintaining healthy bones. Calcium levels in the bones can be controlled with the help of vitamin K, which is essential for maintaining healthy bones and preventing fractures. Due to the fact that weak bones can contribute to instability and mobility issues, eating foods that are high in vitamin K, such as spinach, can help reduce the number of falls and injuries that occur. Spaghetti contains antioxidants, such as zeaxanthin and lutein, which protect the muscles from the damage that can be caused by oxidative stress. In light of the fact that oxidative stress might eventually result in muscle degeneration, it is especially important to consume minerals that assist neutralize free radicals. Antioxidants, which are included in spinach, contribute to the maintenance of healthy muscles and the reduction of inflammation. 3. In light of the fact that eggs are well recognized as a nutrient-dense powerhouse, they are an excellent lunch option for older citizens who are looking to strengthen their legs. One of the primary contributors to the significant number of health benefits that eggs offer is the high-quality protein content that they contain. Eggs are a source of complete protein, which means that they include all 9 essential amino acids, which means that they are beneficial for the growth, repair, and maintenance of muscle tissue. Legs that are weaker and less mobile are two symptoms that might be caused by sarcopenia, which is a normal loss of muscle mass that occurs as some people age. Consuming eggs on a consistent basis ensures that the body receives the necessary amount of protein to avoid the loss of muscle and to allow for the preservation of strength. Eggs include a number of important components, one of which is choline, a vitamin that plays a crucial role in the functioning of nerves and muscles. The production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that facilitates communication between nerves and muscles, is facilitated by the presence of choline. This is essential for maintaining balance, coordination, and the ability to contract muscles. A deficiency in choline can result in slower reflexes, poor coordination, and muscle fatigue, all of which increase the likelihood of falls and injuries occurring in senior people. Additionally, eggs are a rich source of vitamin D, which is necessary for maintaining bone density and proper muscular function. A shortage in vitamin D is rather frequent in people of advanced age, and it can result in a loss of muscle strength, pain in the joints, and brittle bones. Consuming eggs on a regular basis can help increase bone strength and stability because vitamin D enhances the body's ability to absorb calcium. In particular, this is of the utmost importance for the prevention of osteoporosis, which is a common condition that brings to an increased risk of fractures in the elderly. Eggs are also an excellent source of B vitamins, particularly B6 and B12, which are essential for the production of red blood cells and the metabolism of energy. Eggs are commonly consumed. As a result of their role in the process of converting food into usable energy, B vitamins help the body remain active and reduce the likelihood of experiencing fatigue. Consuming foods that are strong in B vitamins, such as eggs, may increase endurance and athletic performance. This is due to the fact that weak legs are sometimes related with low energy and poor circulation. Beans are a very nutrient-dense plant-based diet that aids seniors who wish to keep their legs strong by encouraging muscle development and recuperation. Beans are a combination of protein, fiber, and a variety of essential minerals. Beans, in addition to providing a number of other health benefits, are an excellent alternative to alternative forms of protein that are derived from animals. Protein derived from plants, which is one of the most important components of beans, contributes to the formation and maintenance of muscle tissue at the same time. It is difficult for many senior individuals to get an adequate amount of protein on a daily basis, and beans offer a practical and cost-effective source of this essential element during this time of year. By incorporating legumes into your diet, whether they be kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, or black beans, you can prevent leg weakness and maintain your muscular mass. Furthermore, beans include a significant amount of fiber, which is a crucial component in the management of blood sugar levels. The maintenance of steady blood sugar levels allows for the prevention of energy crashes, which can result in feelings of weariness and a reduction in mobility. Consuming foods that are high in fiber, such as beans, ensures a steady and extended release of energy throughout the day. This is especially important for senior citizens who frequently experience fluctuations in their levels of energy. Beans have a high potassium content, which is an essential mineral that helps prevent muscle cramps and spasms. This characteristic is another important advantage of beans. Potassium and salt collaborate to maintain healthy neuronal and muscular function in the body. Beans are one example of a food that is strong in potassium and could be beneficial for senior citizens who get leg cramps on a regular basis. As well as being an excellent source of potassium, Beans are also an excellent source of iron, which is necessary for the production of red blood cells and the transfer of oxygen throughout the body. Insufficiency of iron can lead to anemia, which can cause symptoms such as fatigue, lightheadedness, and weakness. Consuming foods that are high in iron, such as beans, helps maintain overall mobility and endurance. This is due to the fact that the oxygen supply to the muscles has a direct impact on leg strength. A further advantage of beans is that they are beneficial to the health of the heart, which in turn helps to maintain healthy muscle performance. Due to the fact that the heart is responsible for pumping oxygen-rich blood to the legs, maintaining cardiovascular health is essential for maintaining strong and active muscles. Soluble fiber, which is found in beans, has been shown to reduce levels of LDL and bad cholesterol, as well as the risk of developing cardiovascular disease and enhance circulation. Bananas include a unique combination of potassium, magnesium, and carbohydrates, which makes them an excellent choice for elderly citizens who wish to maintain the strength of their legs and prevent the development of muscular weakness. Despite the fact that they are commonly overlooked as a powerful meal supporting muscles, bananas contain this unique combination. The high carbohydrate content of bananas, which provides a source of energy that is both natural and rapid to produce, is one of the most significant advantages of bananas. The steady flow of energy that bananas provide makes them an excellent choice for a snack either before or after an exercise. This is in contrast to artificial sweets, which tend to create energy dumps. The consumption of bananas by senior citizens allows them to keep their mobility and level of activity without feeling sudden weariness. This is because the function of muscles is dependent on the availability of appropriate energy. Bananas are a rich source of potassium, which is a vital electrolyte that plays a role in the operation of nerves and muscles in addition to ensuring proper hydration. Insufficiency in potassium can lead to muscle spasms, weakness, and poor circulation, all of which can have an adverse effect on leg strength. By consuming foods that are high in potassium, such as bananas, senior citizens can reduce the amount of pain they experience in their muscles and improve their overall mobility. In addition to being an essential component, magnesium, which is found in bananas, has a role in the regulation of muscle contractions and the prevention of spasms. Magnesium, in conjunction with potassium, plays a role in ensuring that muscles contract and relax in the appropriate manner. Seniors who do not consume an adequate amount of magnesium may have feelings of exhaustion, twitching in their muscles, and stiffness. Consuming bananas is a delicious and natural approach to fulfill the daily magnesium requirements and to ensure that the legs continue to experience the highest potential level of performance. Bananas are a good source of vitamin B6, which plays an important role in the formation of red blood cells and the transportation of oxygen throughout the body. Consuming foods that are high in vitamin B6, such as bananas, helps to maintain excellent circulation and sustain energy levels. This is because oxygen is required for the strength and endurance of muscles. Bananas are not only beneficial to one's health from a nutritional standpoint, but they are also quite easy to digest and somewhat convenient, in contrast to other foods that are heavy in fiber and have the potential to irritate the stomach. Bananas provide a natural source of energy that the body is able to absorb with relative ease. As a result, they are an excellent choice for elderly people who have digestive systems that are prone to breakdown or who are looking for a snack that is both quick and nutritious to support leg strength. To reap additional advantages, older citizens should make it a habit to consume one banana on a daily basis, either on its own or in conjunction with foods that are high in protein, such as Greek yogurt or nuts. When it comes to maintaining strong, healthy legs and feeding their muscles, older people can benefit from having bananas in their diet because it is a simple, natural, and effective method. It is essential for elderly people to keep their leg strength in order to retain their mobility, balance, and overall independence. Incorporating meals that are rich in nutrients into the diet of older people can help them maintain their energy levels, minimize their risk of frailty, and improve their muscle performance. Each of these foods has a unique set of benefits, ranging from improved circulation and energy metabolism to the maintenance of muscular and neurological function. Through the consumption of a well-balanced diet and the participation in consistent physical activity, senior citizens can keep their strength, mobility, and level of activity well into their later years. Through the implementation of minor dietary adjustments, senior citizens can enhance their quality of life and feel the independence that comes with having legs that are strong and healthy.